Welcome back to Dominus Nisi on 88.9 FM, and thank you so much for your patience to hear the next version or next section with our special guest today. So we were talking about Eden on Earth, the author, how he came up with this particular book, and then how it transformed his life, and not only his life, many around the world. That's what I'm going to ask him. Stay tuned. This is 88.9 FM. You can hear us, or you can go to website winfm.org/listen. So Gilbert, thank you. So we were talking about the reason about the Eden on Earth, and I was talking to him during the break how the design on this book came up with two human faces, man and woman,
yes.
And then the bright yellow sun behind. So that's the power uniting two hearts together, it to create that beautiful Eden in their life. That's such a beautiful metaphor that he put up in the cover itself. So my question, yes, I can clearly see a celebration in that cover. Why you feel like, what is your reasoning for the celebration of life? I can see whenever you talk, you're saying that celebrate life. What is the reason?
Now, think for a moment. Mm-hmm. When we celebrate, do we think about anything else? Mm-hmm. We go for a party.
Yeah.
Do we have any worries in the party?
No, we just enjoy.
That's what it's all about. Celebrate. Okay. When you celebrate, you don't have any worries for anything.
Yeah.
So life to be celebrated. Mm-hmm. So how we can celebrate? Why the life is celebration? Because whoever has created us, mm-hmm. all right? Which the believers believe we are a God behind us, and those who don't even believe the God, but we cannot be yourself on this earth.
Yeah,
because
I'm just questioning you, now it's easy to celebrate if I have everything.
Yes.
So if I don't have everything, no hope or nothing, no money, no job, how do I celebrate?
Right. Now that's where we come to. Mm-hmm. All right. Any creator, before he creates anything, mm-hmm. all right, first he creates infrastructure.
Okay.
What is the use of cars without roads? First roads came, then cars, right? Mm-hmm. What is the use of mobile phones without mobile signals?
Okay.
What is the use of, so many things. What is the use of TV without the cable or the connections, mm-hmm. or the live streaming? Okay. So anybody who creates anything in this world, whether it's a universal or human creation, all infrastructure first he creates. Mm-hmm. So before our creation, everything exists for us.
Yeah,
everything.
I can relate to the creation.
Everything
right?
exists. The sun, God. The moon, the trees, whatever. Sometimes even our companies were looking for work existed before our birth. And we are worried tomorrow where will work.
Okay, so answering to my own questions, if you look at the Genesis, they clearly
yes.
man and woman. That's like the last
creation. All infrastructure created before everything.
Good.
Even for the human creation. Uh-huh. Okay, we invented something. The mobile phones are invented, but came into use only after all the mobile signals available.
Yeah.
What is the use?
Yeah. Okay. So how we can celebrate your life, or what are you doing with your book and your movement? Your YouTube channel started recently.
Yes.
I know that you started with your special vision on the Feast of Mercy, Divine
yes.
Mercy.
Yeah.
And then you are putting up your motivational talk in that channel. And I can clearly see, if you Google that, just one line, it's coming up number 1
wow.
in Australia. So
wow.
That means that the specific, that segment, that keywords, that's all working with
yes.
with the power of technology.
Wonderful.
So I just want to know what is your vision of
now. Again, the knowledge comes to us when we require. We have to remember that always. All right. Mm-hmm. And when initially I was told to write the book by the power beyond us, mm-hmm. I thought my job will finish after writing. Mm-hmm. So when in December the message came, this is much bigger than that. Mm-hmm. Establish the platform in every country. Mm-hmm. All right, with the book, with the systems, because as we go along the videos, we'll come to know why the world is struggling. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to celebrate. Not only us, the whole world supposed to celebrate. Mm-hmm. The whole world, each and everyone supposed to celebrate. Yeah. Why we are struggling. So all those explained in the book, and all the solutions are there. So now we are establishing the Eden on Earth in every country. The Australia is set up already. Mm-hmm. The books are going out. Then the YouTube channels are coming out. India we are set up. Middle East, and then the Europe and America and all of the place, every country it will go.
So again, it's a platform of websites.
People coming together.
Okay.
People coming together. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, it is the movement of the people for all the transformation. You name them: the politics, economics, religion, society, everything. Yeah. Because we're supposed to live in love. Okay. Supposed to have everything what we should need. Mm-hmm. So why we don't have?
Okay, so how do we become a part of your movement? Like, is it like, you putting up some team and then they're trying to come together?
Yeah, it's a movement where it is, of course, now it's a book and the YouTube videos. As we go along, we'll exchange our views and ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, our businesses, our
Yes.
political views, how we can get the best of everything.
Yes.
And for the ideal, you can call it is a utopian society.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We are aiming, or the creator who has created this book, I'm just an instrument anyway. Okay, aiming or the nothing less than the utopian society, having everything.
Okay.
Everyone knows their roles.
Mm-hmm.
Like a football team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, midfielder has to be a midfielder. It cannot be a forward, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
So every one of us will come to know our role in this society, our purpose, our unique highway, and we'll all celebrate together, having everything.
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 One stop.
One stop for everything.
Okay, yeah.
Everything.
So I know that you started in India and started at Australia. And then I heard that
Middle East is
Middle
going
East
soon,
is
yeah.
also going soon. So it's more of like a place to share the ideas
Yes.
and help each other.
Ideas is actually positivity. The important message is positivity. As going forward, we'll have live stream the videos. The guests are coming. I met some people 2 years back, completely depressed and about to end of their life, and today same people celebrating life.
Yeah.
How that happened. So it's inspired the stories to the people. Yes, I also have the life. I also need to celebrate life. And how I can? By connection.
Yeah, I know that clearly your idea is not to just to be a devotional Christian. It's more of like out of that, it's more of like put that values into your practical life and become the best person.
It is for the whole world. Jesus died for the whole world.
Yes.
Not for only for Christians or Jews. Jesus already liberated the whole world.
Yes.
All right, let's go out from that box,
Yep.
get everyone together,
Together.
and let's celebrate every one of us.
Yes. Okay.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
And it will give everything. And another thing, important thing I want to say, all the money comes from this sales, the YouTube, whatever it is, apart from the wages and whatever the expense the last 6-7 years, all will go back to that country, to that team, and to celebrate everything. For everyone to give opportunity.
Okay, yeah.
So nothing is inside. Every country is the same, and that's why it's a divine, and it will break all the algorithms. Already you said is number 1 in Australia, so it will break all the algorithms because it's the divine.
Yeah, so exactly, like if you really want to be a part of this movement, it is the best place to go to is that site that I mentioned before, davesunsoil.com, and then there will be lots of communication channel that you can check and connect with the real author, and at the same time connect who actually putting that together for our the world. So this is a mission or a vision, not from a human. I believe it's more of
divine
like,
origin.
Divine authority over there. So.
And if you read the final words, if you read this book, the last chapter, it says, "Who is Dhaval Sunsoil?" It's yourself. You yourself is written because you are reading it. So whatever it is yours. And everyone's. So you are part of, you are yourself author, you are the part, you are running Need on Earth, you are celebrating the whole world.
That's the reason I mentioned before that you are going to find out a motivational speaker, because if you look at all different places, whoever motivating the current world, they do have their own magics, they do have their own methods. But if you check this book, this is doing the same thing but bit more in a divine way, and then it is clearly a pathway for you to be the motivation for the world around you. So I believe I always remember this verse from Mother Teresa. It's always hard to light the whole world, but it is so easy to light with a little lamp to the world around you. So if you have done a one-time read of this book and then motivate yourself and the people around you, maybe in a small family or maybe in a small community, you are actually doing a missionary work for that big world. So I'm just maybe my last question to you. So you have done your discernment, the way of your life, finding out your creator, and then you are giving that back to community to help your brothers and sisters. What is sort of like, your, I know that your vision is really big, and you have that clarity in that. What is the message to our listeners on this community radio?
Just be loving. Love rosters everything, love gives everything. That's what Jesus said. All right. And even if you are beyond religion and Christianity, love is the ultimate. Love will give you everything. Love first, show the love, be loving. In your family, let's transform yourself first with the love, your family, your neighborhood, your surroundings, our nation, and the whole world. It's just beautiful. Be loving there, be staying there, be put on. All those things temporary will pass off, and you will be celebrating life every moment.
Exactly. So love is the cornerstone or core for everything in this world. So I'm gonna read the last page of this book about Eden on Earth. Eden on Earth is an epic romance and magical realistic adventure set in India in the quest to find life after a series of setbacks and tragedies. I'm putting a dash there. That means you embarks upon something much more than a living life with coming age of philosophy, finally unearthing a celebrating life to reunite with his soulmate. I'm not putting the name there. You need to find out your soulmate after many years. This novel has an overarching sense of beauty, especially concerning the natural world and a human tragedy. Spiritual enlightenment is the main theme, but nothing religious. The story is eclectic and includes many different cultural vibes and spiritual and philosophical ideas. So, I really want to read the whole book and then find out what is happening with that soulmates and what's the tragedy in there, and that what is that philosophical thought or enlightenment happen in this novel. So I encourage everyone to be part of the reader of this book and then come to that moment that Gilbert is trying to doing in Australia and especially in worldwide.
Yes. Come on board. Let's all celebrate life. Let's ask one question today. Why can't all be happy? Why can't whole world be celebrating? Why only me? So let's ask that, get that desire, and with that desire, the creator beyond us cannot but work with us, because that's what he wants. All of us together, let's say one desire today. Let's bring one desire. Let's whole world celebrate. Okay. Let everyone.
So I pick up that as the line that I can share with our listeners. Celebrate the life. Yes. Yeah. Whatever happens, the whole world celebrate the life. That's the message that Gilbert is trying to share through his the big platform. So all the very best wishes for your mission and vision and your platform and what you are trying to spread through the book. Thank you so much.
And it's all divine. Everything selfless. Let's come on board. Let's be selfless. Let's be loving. Let's celebrate life and this world for everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gilbert, again coming to the studio and sharing your vision. Yeah, always a personal encouragement for me, and I'm believing the same thing to you. If you know him personally, if you want to meet him, he is from Hoppers Crossing, Melbourne, and he will be there in our Bible study group that I mentioned the other day. It's starting from this Sunday onwards, 6:15 on our community center. So come and meet this wonderful person and many others who are really motivating many people around this community and helping together to build the community and celebrate the life. Thank you so much again. This is Dominus Nisi on 88.9 FM. Stay tuned.